guys? Welcome to KWI. I'm Wally's Welding World, also known as the Weld Professor. We got Alan out here today. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Alan.
I'm Alan Slayton. I placed third at the KWI contest. Today I'm going to go over some of the ways that I got third. Stay tuned.
Basically, he's going to show us how to do this test. He's going to show you guys what got him through the test and results to help you be better. Maybe if you're coming out next year for the high school competition, your chances of getting the first place prize. And if you don't place first place, there's always a shot at second and third, which Alan did. He at least placed, right? And that's all about being a winner. Is in your eyes, being the winner that you could possibly be. So check it out, guys. We're going to go ahead and dive into this plate test. It's about 3/8 plate, about 6-7 inches tall here, and we're going to go ahead and do an open root uphill with some 60-10. You ready to rock and roll, man?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do this. All right, Alan, there's no turning back, man. This is it. This is your test. Make it or break it, right? All right. All right, so Alan June is in the Miller MaxStar 210 over here. He's got set about 73 amps. I hope that helps you guys out, and that can put you in a good ballpark of where you need to run your route. So go ahead and kind of maybe explain what you got, what's your tack up, what's your fit up, what's your gap, what's your landing, so that way people can understand it a little bit more.
Personally, I like to run a 1/8 gap and a 1/8 land. That's just my preference. I've always done it. I feel comfortable doing it. So that's the way we're going to do it.
And we're going to rock and roll. Let's do this. What's your technique when you're going uphill?
I like to just give it a little stick, and when I come back down, I pause for a second. Just let it push out, make sure I get enough reinforcement. And then I'm going to feather down my tie-in and get back in it.
You always feather that tie-in?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm going to start about an inch back from where I got it. Get it nice and warm. And get up there, I'm going to kind of pause it a bit. Make sure there's no undercut. And do all that good.
Alan, I noticed that you kind of had your rod pointed down, and you said that maybe that got you in a bad position right there, right? So you always try to hold it up, right? And what's the reasons behind that you'd rather have it up than you'd have it down?
I feel like it don't get as hot when you get it like that going.
Okay.
And when you straight in, it kind of gets a little bit hotter and makes that two holes bigger.
Okay, and that's mostly what you're trying to accomplish is making that pile up back down there, so that angle downward will help it pile up in the back more. Now, I noticed that you felt like maybe you got uncomfortable. What was the best thing to do when you're feeling uncomfortable?
Stop.
Just stop, right? All right, I like it, man. I'm definitely learning something from you today, so I appreciate it, man. Grind mode still?
Yeah.
So Alan stopped here because it started closing up on him. And when it starts closing up on you, it's hard to penetrate. So he's going to go ahead and thin it out a little bit to help him get the penetration he's trying to accomplish. So now Alan's got his landings thinned out. Looks like he just kind of thinned out where he can open it up a little bit wider by the heat being accomplished right here. He's going to go ahead and finish this test coupon out, and that'll be the completion of the bead. Let's take a look on the back side here. See how it's nice and stacked up. That's what you're looking for. If you're looking to win the competition, you definitely need to have that bead pushed out. Yeah. Looks good. Alan, is there anything that you see wrong with this, or has you pretty much accomplished what you would like, or?
I would like to see this a little bit more pushed out, a little bit more penetration.
Okay, and how are you going to accomplish that if you were to try to do something like that?
I would grind a little bit harder, maybe.
Grind a little harder on the landings, knock them down a little bit?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm going to try to get my hot pass to push that down a little bit. So.
You're hoping the hot pass push it out, that what you're saying? I bet it does. So this is how Alan likes to grind it before he starts doing his hot pass. And again, his hot pass is going to be uphill, right?
Yes, sir.
70-18?
Yes, sir.
All right. Go ahead. Now Alan's turning his machine up to 105. He's going to be running some 1/8 inch 70-18. And that's where he likes his machine set at when he's running this uphill 1/8 inch. Let's rock and roll. Make sure you're not grinding low. I gotta get you breaking arc one of these times. Like, oh, grind low too. That's when you break the video footage.
About an inch or so up, drag it down, trace up into the foam, and you're right back to it. Now that I got my hot pass done, I'm going to go ahead and put a 2-bead cap on it. If they think rod, it puts down a lot more metal. So it's pretty much already almost flush. So it's ready to cap to me. You don't want it over an 1/8 of an inch reinforcement. So that's what we're going to try to accomplish.
Hey Alan, you gonna keep it about the same heat, or you gonna turn it up, turn it down, or you like kind of where it's rocking and rolling, and that's how you like the cap?
I like where it's at, about 105 amps right now.
Seems to run good for you. All right, man, rock and roll. Hold on, before you.
Awesome. 30 seconds later.
Go ahead and tell everybody kind of what you got going on right now. Let them know the position you're doing, again, what kind of rod you're going to be using, and maybe some kind of other techniques to go over with how you're going to be tackling and accomplishing this test here.
So right now we're about to start the 2G or horizontal vigor. During the contest, you will have both of your horizontal and your 3G vertical tacked up at the same time. But for space, this is how we're doing it right now. I'm using a 8-inch 16, 8-inch 6010, and about 75 amps or so, and then 8-inch 7018 to the cap.
All right, man, let's rock and roll.